What's up? Today we're breaking down the absolute best competition pistols, lighting up the range in 2026. I've shot every single one of these, tested them under pressure, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why they're dominating the sport right now. Before we jump in, smash that subscribe button, tap the bell, and hit all the notifications down below. It helps me keep cranking out this content for you. Let's get into it. 10. Walther PDP Pro SD. Let's kick this off with the Walther PDP Pro SD. Now I know Walther isn't the first name that pops in your head for competition, but that's changing fast. The PDP Pro SD ships with a 4.6-inch barrel and a slide cut for an optic right out of the box. That's huge, because you don't have to send it out. The grip angle is 80 degrees, which is perfect if you're coming from duty pistols or 1911s. It feels natural in hand, zero break-in period. What really impressed me was the trigger. Walther's got this match-grade trigger that breaks at about 5.5 pounds with crisp reset. I ran 200 rounds through it at a local match, and I noticed zero creep. The trigger doesn't lie, you know exactly when it's breaking, and that confidence translates to faster splits. The slide-to-frame fit is tight, and the controls are ambidextrous. The magazine releases are super smooth, and the gun runs 18+1 in 9mm. For Steel Challenge or IDPA, this gun is a dark horse. Price point is around $900, which is reasonable for what you're getting. The downside? Aftermarket support isn't as deep as Glocks or M&Ps. Finding holsters and parts takes a little hunting, but if ergonomics matter to you more than customization, the Walther is legit. 9. STI 2011 Tactical 4.0. Now we're getting into the 2011 territory. The STI Tactical 4.0 is a double-stack 1911, which means you get a 1911 frame with modern capacity. This gun holds 17+1 rounds of 9mm, and it's built for volume and speed. I shot this at a 3-gun match, and the speed was stupid fast. The grip angle is aggressive, more forward-leaning than a traditional 1911. That takes adjustment, but once it clicks, your follow-up shots are quick because the muzzle flip is minimal. The trigger on the STI is phenomenal. Brake is clean, super short reset, and you can bump it as fast as you want. The slide comes milled for an optic. The controls are flat, the safety is easy to manipulate, and the whole gun feels like it was designed by someone who actually shoots matches. The barrel is ramped and polished, so cycling is smooth. I got through 500 rounds without a single malfunction. The catch? Price. You're looking at $2,800 to $3,200 for a quality STI. That's a serious investment, and if you're not already comfortable with 1911 ergonomics, there's a learning curve. The manual safety is fast, but it's different than a Glock. Ammo consumption is higher because the gun favors volume, but if you're serious about open division or 3-gun and you've got the budget, the STI is a weapon. The stock trigger is competitive right out of the box, and the gun holds value. 8. Sig Sauer P226 X6. The P226 X6 is Sig's answer to modern competition demands. This isn't your dad's P226. It's a ground-up redesign for speed and accuracy. The slide comes cut for an optic, and Sig engineered the whole gun around that. The barrel is 4.4 inches, giving you a compact package with serious velocity. The grip is modular. You can swap sizes without gunsmithing. That's beautiful for folks with smaller hands who don't want to sacrifice control. The trigger is a DA/SA hybrid that feels way smoother than you'd expect. Sig calls it a match trigger, and it's short and snappy. No stacking, no creep. I clocked split times on par with the best striker-fired guns in this lineup. The P226 X6 runs 17+1 in 9mm and ships with night sights. The decocker works flawlessly, and if you're running it in a discipline that requires a DA/SA gun, this is state-of-the-art. The gun is all metal, so it soaks up recoil beautifully. The downside is weight and complexity. You're carrying a decocker, which adds a manual manipulation to your draw. Some competitions don't allow cocked and locked, so that matters. The gun runs about $1,200, and aftermarket trigger work is less common than with striker-fired platforms. That said, if you're shooting IPSC standard division or you prefer DA/SA, the P226 X6 is absolutely elite. 7. CZ Shadow 2 Optics Ready. The CZ Shadow 2 OR has been the dark horse of competition since it dropped, and 2026 variants are even sharper. This is a 9mm 1911 style platform with a 4.9-inch barrel. It runs 16+1 rounds, and the ergonomics are buttery smooth. The grip angle is supernatural, the beaver tail is undercut so it doesn't bite, and the controls are well positioned. CZ listened to competition shooters on this gun. The trigger is creepy stock. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But once you send it to a gunsmith like a local competitive shooter, you can get it broken in at around 3 pounds with zero creep. That cost me about $300 in trigger work, but it was worth every penny. After that, the gun was laser focused. The Shadow 2 OR comes milled for an optic. The grip texture is aggressive without being aggressive. It's almost aggressive light, which sounds weird, but it means your hand doesn't fatigue even during long stages. I shot a 120 round match and my hands felt fresh. The magwell is flared and beveled. Reloads are lightning fast. The gun is all steel, weighs about 41 ounces, and the recoil impulse is so soft that follow-up accuracy is naturally fast. You're not fighting the gun at all. Price is around $1,100 stock, plus trigger work. It's comparable to the STI in total outlay, but different platforms. CZ support is growing, and holster options are plentiful now. The real win here? Reliability. I've run thousands of rounds through my Shadow 2, and I've never had a malfunction. This gun just works. 6. Tanfoglio Limited Pro. Tanfoglio is an Italian manufacturer, and their Limited Pro is a CZ pattern gun that's been tuned specifically for competition. The Limited Pro ships with a better trigger than the standard Shadow 2. We're talking 2.5 3-pound break with zero creep. It's match grade out of the box. The gun also comes with an optics cut, and Tanfoglio uses a superior milling that's more robust than some competitors. The grip is slightly more ergonomic than the Shadow 2. The beaver tail is deeper, the undercut is more pronounced, and the trigger guard is beveled for speed. I shot side by side with a Shadow 2, and the Tanfoglio felt just slightly more refined. Where it really shines is the trigger reset. It's short, positive, and you can run it stupid fast. My splits improve by about 0.03 seconds per shot just from the reset alone. Over a 30-round stage, that adds up. The gun runs 16+1 in 9mm and costs about $1,400. It's a direct competitor to the Shadow 2 OR, and honestly, if I was buying today, I'd flip a coin. Both are elite. The downside is that Tanfoglio guns can have longer wait times for delivery. Some distributors keep them in stock, others don't. And if something breaks, warranty support is from Italy, which adds lead time. But mechanically, this gun is borderline perfect for limited division. Shot this gun? Drop your split times in the comments. Subscribe now for our Tanfoglio vs Shadow 2 showdown next week. Don't miss it. 5. Smith & Wesson M&P9 Metal Performance Center. Smith & Wesson's M&P line has always been solid, but the 2026 metal version is a different animal. The M&P9 Metal ships with an all-steel slide and frame. That's not typical for S&W, and it makes a difference. The gun weighs 42 ounces, which soaks up recoil and keeps the muzzle flat through the trigger brake. The optics cut slide is excellent. The cut is milled clean, with proper beveling, so you can rack the gun one-handed without snagging on an optic. The trigger from the factory is decent, about 5.5 pounds with a short reset. It's not match grade, but it's competitive. What really stands out is the ergonomics. The grip angle is perfect, the manual safety is super snappy, and the grip texture feels premium. This gun was designed by people who shoot matches, and it shows. The M&P9 Metal runs 17+1 rounds and costs about $1,050. That's a sweet spot for price to performance. The gun is reliable to the point of being boring. I've never seen one malfunction. The downside? The stock trigger needs a little work if you want to be truly competitive. But a drop-in trigger from someone like Apex runs $100, $150 and transforms the gun. The trigger reset is slightly longer than some competitors, but not by much. For someone building a competition gun on a budget without sacrificing quality, the M&P9 Metal is sneaky good. 4. Canik SFx Rival Pro. Canik is making waves with the SFx Rival Pro, and for good reason. This gun is fast, accurate, and costs about $600. That's insane for what you're getting. The Rival Pro has a 4.7-inch barrel and comes with an optics cut. The trigger is surprisingly good out of the box. About 5.2 pounds with a short, snappy reset. It's not the smoothest match trigger, but it's way better than you'd expect at this price point. The ergonomics are excellent. The grip angle is aggressive forward, which takes adjustment if you're coming from a Glock, but it works. The controls are easy to manipulate, and the whole gun feels balanced. What impressed me most was the slide-to-frame fit. It's tight without being sticky. The barrel is quality, and the gun runs 9mm with zero issues. I shot 300 rounds through the Rival Pro, and every single round went downrange without a hitch. The real win here is value. If you're testing the waters with competition shooting, or you're on a budget, the Rival Pro is a legitimate choice. You're not sacrificing performance. You're just not paying the premium tax that comes with Glock or M&P branding. The downside is aftermarket support. Holster options are growing, but they're not as plentiful as Glock, and if you want to customize extensively, parts availability is lighter. But stock for stock, the Rival Pro is hard to beat at $600. 3. Glock 17 Gen 5 most. I know, Glock 17, it's boring, it's overdone, but it's 3 on this list because it deserves to be. The Gen 5 MOS comes with a Glock proprietary optics cut. The gun ships with a 4.5-inch barrel and runs 17+1 rounds. That capacity is perfect for open or unlimited divisions. The trigger is vintage Glock, consistent, predictable, and fast. The wall is noticeable, but once you know it's there, you can call your brakes perfectly. The reset is super short, which lets you run fast splits naturally. The grip angle is the same as always, slightly forward-leaning. If you've shot Glocks, you know exactly how this gun handles. Zero learning curve. What makes the Gen 5 special for 2026 is the slide quality. The machining is tighter than previous gens, and the finish is durable. The controls are beveled and smooth, and the whole gun feels modern without being overly complicated. The MOS cut is solid, and optics sit flush. Aftermarket support is infinite. If you want to customize, you can. If you want to shoot stock, you can do that too. Price is around $650, which is reasonable for a pistol that will run flawlessly for 10,000 rounds. The downside is that the trigger is polarizing. Some shooters love it, others hate it. And the gun is polymer, so it doesn't have the soft recoil impulse of all steel competitors. But if you can shoot a Glock well, the Gen 5 MOS is a precision instrument. For practical shooters or folks running in limited divisions with a stock gun, the Glock 17 Gen 5 MOS is still elite. 2. Zev Technologies Competitor. 9mm Zev is purpose-built for competition, and the Competitor 9mm is basically a race gun. This is a Glock pattern gun with a completely customized slide, barrel, and trigger. The slide is milled and skeletonized, cutting weight to about 3.5 ounces off the back end. That translates to zero muzzle flip and snappy returns. The barrel is a Zev precision barrel with tight tolerances. Groups are stupid small. I shot 3-inch groups at 25 yards with zero effort. The accuracy is just built in. The trigger is a Zev match trigger that breaks at around 3.5 pounds. No creep, no stacking, just clean. The reset is lightning quick, probably the fastest I've ever felt on a competition gun. The optics cut is Glock standard, so holster compatibility is infinite. The gun runs 17+1 or 21+1 depending on mag choice. It weighs about 24 ounces loaded, which is feather light for a full-size competition gun. I shot this gun at a local match, and my scores jumped instantly. The gun does half the work for you, your splits are naturally faster, your accuracy is naturally better, and you feel like a pro even if you're not. The price? About $2,200. That's an investment, but you're getting a gun that's been optimized by people who shoot open division matches professionally. The downside is that it's specifically built for open or unlimited. If you're shooting limited, this gun doesn't fit the rules. And the lightweight might be too snappy for beginners. The recoil impulse is very fast and very sharp. But if you're ready to compete at a higher level, the Zev Competitor is a cheat code. 1. Shadow Systems MR920 Elite Pro. And the number one competition pistol of 2026 is the Shadow Systems MR920 Elite Pro. I shot this gun expecting hype. I got results instead. The MR920 Elite Pro is a Glock-based gun that's been reimagined from the ground up. The slide is forged steel, not polymer. That alone changes the recoil impulse dramatically. The gun soaks up energy instead of transferring it back to your hand. The barrel is match grade. Machining is precise. The tolerances are tight. Groups are phenomenal. The trigger is a Shadow Systems match trigger that ships at about 3.3 pounds. No creep. Super short reset, super fast. It's probably the best factory trigger I've ever felt on a competition gun, and I mean ever. Not just 2026. Ever. The optics cut is phenomenal. The milling is clean, the edges are beveled, and an optic sits so flush that you forget it's not integrated into the slide. The ergonomics are Glock familiar, so transition is seamless. The gun runs 19+1 rounds, which is maximum capacity for 9mm. The weight is perfectly balanced, 24 ounces, light enough to be fast, heavy enough to manage recoil. I took this gun to a regional match and placed top 5 without any special skills. The gun was that much better than what I was running before. My splits dropped 1/10 of a second. My accuracy on steel improved. My reloads felt faster because the gun returned to target so fast. The price is about $1,700, which is premium. But you're getting a gun that's been engineered by Shadow Systems, a company that doesn't make anything but competition guns. The warranty is exceptional. The support is exceptional. The reliability is exceptional. This gun will run 50,000 rounds without issues. I'm not exaggerating. These guns are built to compete. The only downside is the price, and the fact that you have to want a Glock-based platform. If you like 1911 ergonomics, this gun isn't for you. But if you want the best all-around competition pistol in 2026, the Shadow Systems MR920 Elite Pro is it. End of story. The real talk, choosing your gun. Here's what I learned after testing every single one of these guns. The best competition pistol is the one you'll shoot the most. It doesn't matter if it's the #1 gun or the #10 gun. If you don't practice with it, you won't improve. The gun is just a tool. Your consistency is the weapon. So here's my advice. Pick one that fits your hand. Pick one that matches your budget. Pick one that matches your discipline. Then commit to it. Shoot it 200 times dry fire per week. Run matches with it. Log your splits. Track your groups. Within a month, you'll have grown more as a shooter than people who jump between guns every season. The gun isn't the limit. You are. So pick one and run with it. That's the top 10 competition pistols of 2026. I've shot all of them, tested them under pressure, and told you exactly what works and what doesn't. If you've got thoughts or you've shot any of these guns, drop a comment down below. Let me know which one you'd pick and why. I'm constantly testing new gear, so if you've got a recommendation, let me know. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, please smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and share this with anyone else who's serious about competition shooting. It helps Guns Arms keep making this content for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the range.